Hello, it's Tuesday, June 2. Today we're reading Genesis chapter 2 together. I've got a link to that passage in the description of this video, so if you want to pause here and read that quick, that would be great. In Genesis 2, we learn some more about how God has created human beings and some of the things that God wants for us. So we see things like God gives us life. God wants us to be alive and to flourish. He puts the first human beings in a place where there's food, resources that they can use to take care of themselves. God tells the people to take care of the world that He has created. God has instructions. He has a plan for how human beings should live, and He calls and commands Adam to follow those instructions, to live the way he was created to live. But I want to focus on one thing specifically. Once God has kind of set Adam up in this garden and gotten him oriented, God says it's not good for the man to be alone. See, God has created us human beings to be together. We're not just isolated units. God wants us to be in community. We're designed to thrive in community. Human beings don't really work well on our own. And so God doesn't stop at creating one person. He creates more people. Here in this account, we have just two people to begin with. But, more and more people will continue to come. And we'll notice that when God creates another person, He doesn't just take Adam and make a copy of him. God creates a different person. Eve is different than Adam. For one thing, Adam's a man and Eve's a woman, but they have different personalities. They work differently. God hasn't created us to all be the same. He's made us different, and He wants us to be together. And so I think that teaches us something about ourselves and about God. It teaches us that God is a God of relationship. He wants to have relationship with us. He wants us to have relationship with each other. God doesn't want us to just all be the same. God makes us different. There's different genders. We have different ethnicities. We have different interests. We have different personalities. We have different talents and gifts. And on and on and on it goes. God made us different, and God wants us to be together. And here in this story, we see that people are equal. Adam and Eve are on the same level, even though they're different. It's not that Adam is higher than Eve or Eve is higher than Adam. God creates us equal. God wants us to be there for each other, to help each other, to work together. So that's what I thought about when I read this passage. There's obviously a lot more that you could think about. So if you have questions or comments or thoughts, please feel free to share them below. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.